Welcome to the Miners post-game press conference presented by People's National Bank. Sign up for a Miners checking account at any one of their many locations. People's National Bank, proudly serving Southern Illinois for 100 years. Now, here's manager Mike Pinto.
Talk about Ryan Bird's been pretty dependable tonight. Showed a couple chinks in the armor, but still kind of settled in.
You know, it wasn't so much chinks. It was really wet, and he was sweating so much he couldn't get a grip on the baseball, and it couldn't. Every time he wiped, it seemed to make it worse. So that was really more the challenge. He just couldn't get a good grip on the baseball, and but as typical Ryan Bird, he still did the job for 6 innings, and they got 1 earned run. So if that's a chink in his armor, I'll take that.
How do you feel about the defense behind him tonight?
We made some really good plays. I tell you, a key play was the play Miller made, went to second base, scores 2-1 at the time, and Roth, the game's so slow for him, and he saw the play at third, or rather he saw the play at the plate and came in and made a great throw, and then Sweet throwing the runner out. So we had a lot of good things happen tonight.
Given all the infield adjustments that you've been making as of late, it seems like that seems to happen seamlessly defensively.
Well, when you've got a guy with Tony Ross experience, that tends to happen. But we're trying to find a combination in the middle that seems to work for us. And I like Tony at short. The challenge is over this long haul of the season, something I'm not real excited about doing over the long haul. But for now, right now, Tony Ross our best shortstop, and we'll go with that, for the time being.
Skip, much has been made pitching in this hot weather and this humidity. Talk about how Ryan Bird persevered tonight.
Well, that's why, I certainly would like him to have gone longer. With a 4-1 lead, I could have sent him back out there for another inning. But you've got to protect your starting pitcher. You've got to give him a chance to. He was drenched. His legs were getting wobbly, and I don't want to send him out there and give him a chance to even come close to losing that game. He's dominating this year. I've got fresh arms in the bullpen. Let's go to fresh arms and fresh legs.
Middle of the order again, Miller with a homer, Metropolis with a homer. They keep producing in the middle there.
Well, we struggled at the beginning of the year, but as Jeremy and I were talking earlier today before the game, you've got guys that have hit their whole lives, their whole careers. They're going to hit, and I just had to show some patience and maybe get get kicked a little bit early on while they got their timing down. But how many home runs did Joey have in the last 10 days? So it's really good to see those guys. They can carry us for a long time with the way they swing the bat.
With the struggles the bullpen's had, how big of a pickup has Damchuk been?
Really, he did a great job last weekend. Through three innings over the weekend that were really solid, and then came in and did a great job for us tonight. He has been a really tremendous addition for us lately.
I know you've had a lot of success with Gateway at home. I know there is one more game left in this particular series, but just talk about the success that you've had this season and last season as well.
Well, after getting my butt kicked by them the entire first season, it had to even out somehow. But we're kind of made for this ballpark. We weren't made for Gateway that first year, and we took some beatings there. But our guys are playing pretty good baseball right now. I like to see us get a little bit more on a run, but right now I'll take 2 in a row and I'll take 3 out of 4.
Said before the season that you maybe had a little more speed this year. You're pretty aggressive on the base pads today. Is that something you're going to keep trying to do? Is keep more aggressive?
That is our game plan. We are going to be pretty aggressive on the base pads. Even to the point of having Miller and Millen steal a base. We're going to take advantage of those opportunities if they're going to give them to us. We're going to go first to third at every opportunity. We had that happen yesterday. That was a big run that Joey Metropolis got, going first to third for us. So that is our philosophy, but at the same time, when you got guys hitting 3-run home runs, I'll take that too.
That's just gravy, right?
Yeah. That is just gravy. We're sort of built for that. We're really built where 3, 4, 5, 6 can all hit a ball at the ballpark. Your top and your bottom should be guys that can help you manufacture some runs. Tonight we're fortunate we got both.
You mentioned Tony Roth earlier. How big was he not only with the glove but hitting a couple big doubles for you tonight?
Well, Tony's been on a tear. I think coming into today's game, let's say he's hitting 380 or so in the last 5 games. That's continued. Even before that, some of the balls he hit were scorched. But, you've got Kevin Koski hitting the ball very well, Roth certainly. The 3 guys in the middle were hitting it. I was real happy with the way Molina swung the bat today. he scorched some balls. And then you got the new kid come in tonight, and he gets a couple hits. So, that's a good night for him.
Can you tell us a little more about the new guy?
Tom Stekbavich comes from Harvard, was there for 4 years. He was a recommendation from Brendan Occasion. And plays a real hard-nosed game of baseball. I talked to his coach from Harvard. He played in the Cape Cod League, played in the Northeast Collegiate League. He grew up swinging a wood bat because their high school swung wood bats, so the transition wasn't going to be as difficult, and came in, did a real nice job. He's got a cannon for an arm in right field, too.
Having a kid from Harvard, does that raise the team IQ a little bit?
There's no doubt about it. I mean, we've got the kid from Stanford, now we got a kid from Harvard. They're comparing SAT scores, and a lot of the guys are just shaking their heads going, you got to be kidding me, that was your SAT score? And then we have another one that will be in Wednesday, who's also from Harvard, pitching the College World Series, and he's a mathematical computations major. So, I mean, the SAT average on this team is going through the roof right now.
You had, I think, 5 walks in the 8th inning. You were happy to see them be a little greedy and get a few more there at the end. And open up
Well,
the game.
I mean, our plan all along is we're not going to expand the strike zone. And I don't care if it's the first inning, I don't care if it's the last. I'll take every run we can get. I mean, we've learned anything from playing Gateway from the last few years is you don't have enough runs. I don't care if it's their park, which certainly is the case, or even in ours. I'm not taking any chances. We're going to get every run we possibly can, and if they're not going to throw the ball over the plate, you know, we're going to take advantage of that.
Just how big of a Southern Illinois Miners fan are you? Hi, this is Bill Bond in the Seconds with People's National Bank. Show your love for the Miners today by opening a Southern Illinois Miners checking account. It only takes $100 to open, and every time the Miners win, you win too. That's right, every time the Miners win a regular season or postseason game, your interest rate goes up. Stop by your local People's National Bank today to find out more.